Hey Naphill Nighthawks, here we are with Module 3, Lesson 9 and 10. So we're combining the two because they're so similar. We're still working on multiplication. We're stepping away from using the place value chart, and I'm going to introduce to you the standard algorithm. So we're going to work on two different strategies to multiply: partial products and standard algorithm. Now you get to pick one. Okay, so if you really understand partial products, then master that. Okay, if you don't understand the standard algorithm yet, that's okay. Okay, we're going to have a lot of time to practice. A lot of our lessons coming will be focusing on multiplying using the standard algorithm. So you're going to have a lot of time to practice. So if you don't get it today, that's fine. When you go to your homework, your practice pages, and you multiply, if you want to stick to using the partial products because you understand it, great. Okay. So we're giving you all these tools, all these strategies for you to be able to use. There's no wrong way to do it, but if you're getting to the right answer, that's what's most important. Okay. So I'm going to show you just kind of, we're going to start small and then we're going to work our numbers up. So first we're going to do 42 times 3. Okay, so if I were to do this partial products, I would have 3 times 2, because I have 3 times 2 ones. And then I have 3 times 4, but that's not 4, it's 4 tens, which is 40. So 3 times 40. Okay, 3 times 2 gives us 6. 3 times 4 is 12. So 3 times 40 would be 120. I'm going to add my partial products together. So I have 6, 2, and 1. 126. So now I want to show you that doing standard algorithm. Okay, so it's similar to when we add. If I add and I have more than 10, I carry my tens and put my ones down. Okay, but this one we won't have to carry. But we're going to take 3 times 2. 3 times 2 gives me 6. 3 times 4. 3 times 4 gives me 12. 126. Standard algorithm, partial products. Okay, that one was pretty straightforward and easy. Let's do one with some hundreds. So I'm going to have 431 times 6. So let's set it up for partial products first. 6 times 1 is 6 times 3, 6 times 30. 6 times 400. Okay, it's important that you're putting the total value, not just 3 and 4, because that 3 is not just 3, it's much more than 3. It's 30. And same with our 4 is 400. So 6 times 1 gives me 6. 6 times 30, 6 times 3 gives me 18. So I add that 0 onto 18. It's going to give me 180. 6 times 4 gives me 24. Plus those 2 zeros back on, it's going to be 2,400. Now I can add those together. 6, 8, 5, and 2. So it's 2,586 is our final product. Partial products, these are part of the answers. Final product, okay? Let's look at that with standard algorithm. So I'm still gonna multiply by each, but I think of it as just a digit right now, okay? So 6 times 1, 6. 6 times 3, 6 times 3 gives us 18. So watch, I'm gonna have to carry my 1, bring down my 8. So I have my 10, I moved over, my 8 stays here, okay? So now I take 6 times 4, which we know is 24, plus that 10 I had to carry over. So my 24 is 6 times 4, 24, plus one more gives us 25. Same products, two different ways to do it, but we're getting the same product. So like I said, there's no right or wrong. If you like one more than the other, then practice that one. And then you can start adding in more strategies, okay? All right, so let's do a couple more. We're just gonna work our way up. So let's work with some thousands. So 6,212 multiplied by 3. Set up my partial products first. So I'm gonna have 3 times 2, 3 times 10, 3 times 200. Now I have my thousands, so I have 3 times 6,000. All right, and then we solve. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 10, 30. 3 times 200, 3 times 2 is 6. That's going to give me 600. 3 times 6,000, 3 times 6 is 18. Plus my 3 zeros gives me 18,000. When you are writing your partial products to add, you make sure that your ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands, 10,000s are all lined up, okay? So we've got 6, 3, 6, 8, and 1. Whoops. So 18,636 is our final product. So let's see what that's going to look like with standard algorithm. 600. I keep saying 100. 6,212 multiplied by 3. Okay. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 6 is 18. 18,636. 18,636. You can see why this is kind of our go-to strategy to solve, because it's much quicker. There's less drawing apart. There's less pulling it apart. It's more direct and to the point. So this is kind of that go-to strategy. But like I said, if this makes more sense, keep doing it. All right, let's do one more together. And we'll do a word problem. All right, so we're gonna let's do 4,309 multiplied by 4. 4 times 9. If there's a 0 in your place value, you don't need to write 4 times 0. You just skip it because it's just gonna give us 0. So we don't need to do that. 4 times 300. 4 times 4,000. 4 times 9 gives us 36. 4 times 3 is 12, so 4 times 300 gives us 1,200. 4 times 4 is 16, so 4 times 4,000 will give us 16,000. And then we can add it together. 6, 3, 2, 7, and 1. 17,236. All right. I'm going to just erase those so I have more room to work. So now we're going to do 4,309 times 4. All right. So we have 4 times 9. 4 times 9 gives us 36. 4 times 0 is 0. We have to add that 3 we just carried over. So 4 times 0 is 0 plus 3 gives us 3. 4 times 3 is 12. Carry our 1, bring down our 2. 4 times 4, 16, plus the 1 we carried gives us 17,236. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. So I'm going to read a word problem and then we'll set it up to solve. Okay. There are 365 days in a common year. How many days are in 3 common years? So 365 days in a common year. So we're going to take 365 times 3. Because if we know how many days are in a year and they're asking how many days are in 3 years, then we want to multiply that by 3. So 365 times 3. 3 times 5. 3 times 60. 3 times 300. 3 times 5 gives us 15. 3 times 6 we know is 18, so 3 times 60 gives us 180. 3 times 3 is 9, so 3 times 300 is going to give us 900. 5, 9, and 10. So 1,095. Let's do that standard. 3 times 5, 15. Carry the 1, bring down your 5. 3 times 6, 18, plus 1 makes it 19. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 more gives us 10. 1,095. So I brought it up before. If your basic facts are still not mastered, that's a really good thing you could do in your extra time. You can get some flashcards. You can have somebody quiz you. If you're really strong in 5s, but not so much in 8s, practice your 8s. 8 times 5, 8 times 6, 8 times 3. Because when we get into these problems, if those basic facts aren't there, then these strategies are that's gonna hold you back, okay? So practice your basic facts, practice these. If you like one better, use that one on your homework. Really master it, okay? Great job today. You'll have one more of these tomorrow, and then we'll have a break because it's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. All right, good job today. We'll see you guys soon.